Melbourne and Sydney. So the idea with this spot was to create a satirical song, like a joke song. The story in the commercial is a guy walks into a bar with his mates. The bar is boring, the people are boring, and the drinks are boring. The barman comes over and whispers into his ear, actually sings into his ear, and takes him on a journey to a much more interesting place. Now, the barman is the hero of this spot. He's going to be singing to camera. And the lyrics were supplied by the agency, and it was our job to bring them to life. So we tried many, many ideas. But let's have a listen to our first few demos and see where we started off. So look, you know, the agency liked some of those, but we didn't think we really had the slam dunk. We really needed to get more character out of the barman. The whole thing hinged around his vocal and on-screen performance. So the idea came that maybe we should make it more down-tempo, give him more room to breathe, and maybe move it to an early 90s R&B style. Maybe that would be funny. Anyway, that angle worked well. The agency really liked it, and after a huge amount of workshopping between us and the director Tom Kuntz, this is what they shot to. So let's have a look at part of the main on-air version.
You in the club with your homie, bunch of players, lines all around you, so damn boring. Make the call, you want it all, head to the bar, it's not that far, to buy around, to buy around, yeah, it hits you, yeah, you sit your man, you want it all, you like it all, time to get set, time to get
Normally this would be a job done for us. It was basically approved. But we had a little bit of time up our sleeve, so we thought we'd have a little bit of a play with it. See how we could use the elements of music to change the emotional grade. Now there were certain things we couldn't change, certain elements of music. For one, the melody, because everyone liked it. And we couldn't change the lip sync, they weren't going to re-edit it. And for the same reason, the tempo couldn't change. But we could change the harmony, the rhythm, and the tone colour. So let's see what we were able to do with those restrictions.
you in the club with your homie, bunch of players, lines all around you, so damn boring. Make the call, you want it all, head to the bar, it's not that far, to buy around, to buy around, yeah, it hits you, in the air, sit your man. Time to get set, time to get ain't no roses dreams, ain't no boyfriend dreams, ain't no dead dreams, ain't no roses dreams. You got your dreams.
do subtle ads, I promise you. I'm just not showing you any of them today. So these are examples of how we use emotional grading to change the feeling of a piece of film after it's been shot, even after it's been edited. Music is an incredible tool to change the tone and feeling. In fact, it's your last line of defense, really. So, look, that example wasn't extreme for extreme's sake. How far can you push that idea of changing something after it's been written? What if you change the elements of music so much that you end up completely changing the genre? I mean, it's the stylistic use of the elements of music that make genres. So in our final examples today, which is just a bit of fun, you'll see what happens when we get a song from a famous artist. In fact, it's a live performance, and we change everything except the lead vocal. Now, there's a heap of this stuff on the internet. I love it. It's hilarious. So, you know the songs, you know the artists, but you've never heard them like this before. Have you ever imagined Metallica, the heavy metal band, playing soft jazz? Or ABBA playing speed metal. Or Lady Gaga doing the polka. So you can have a lot of fun playing with the elements of music. So that's just about it. Let's go over what we talked about today. First, we discussed the elements of music. We went back to basics. We deconstructed to define music, and we gave ourselves a common language. Then we looked at how we use the elements of music for controlling the emotional grade, sometimes changing a little bit of this or a lot of that to affect the tone and meaning. Then we saw how we use that to evolve our advertising soundtracks.